Ladies and gentlemen, I told you so. Me and probably a hell of a lot of other people have told you so. You probably thought about this because it's not really difficult to think that GTA 6, one of the most anticipated releases of any product ever in the history of our green earth, is going to set precedents, right? So we were hoping that it's the good ones. We were hoping that they wouldn't do any shady anti-consumer stuff. And they did. Not insane stuff, besides one thing. And, well, let me show you this. As you all know, there are currently no plans for GTA 6 to have a physical copy. We got the news a couple of days ago. We learned also that even after release, they're not planning to make this thing physical. They've confirmed it. Rockstar came out in a roundabout way and confirmed the fact that we're not getting that physical copy. Now, 4 hours ago, PlayStation themselves on X, as you can see, are saying stuff about games and their physical nature. Physical disc production ending in January 2028 for new games releasing on PlayStation consoles. Just so it fits in your brain, January 2028. So it's not extremely close, but it's not too far away either. The era of physical games. You buy a game, you get it physically, and it's with you. Unless it burns down, unless the world explodes, unless you want to give it to your friend, which you could do. Now you're not going to be able to after January 2028. That's not going to be possible. Convenient, right? For PlayStation. Convenient for multi-billion-dollar companies who really don't need any more money than they already have. Very convenient. For them, for us, we got a huge middle finger. I mean, it's insane. Why do you think, after the news simmered down for GTA 6 not having a physical edition, now Sony is making this announcement? They probably knew. They probably knew well in advance that Rockstar Take-Two was planning this, and they waited. They bide their time. I gotta give it to them. This is a pretty good time for them to release these news. Wow. So GTA 6 was one thing. Now we're seeing PlayStation do this. Who else is gonna follow? Who do you think? Something that starts with an X? Let me just make this one thing really clear before we kind of skim over and see if there are any other important details. We do have one more thing I want to talk about, by the way, right after this. See, this is what I wanted to show you. Now, this is a pretty decent argument, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, having instant access to updates and everything like that has at least given us the opportunity to have games that are launched completely broken. But then at least they get fixed, right? But I think Alpha King really earns his name by making this comment. I really like this. The natural progression should have been an USB drive. But they don't want us to own nothing. That's what he said, right? And he is so goddamn right, and he's so goddamn on point here that I had to write him a whole ass paragraph. Basically, USB drives right now, they don't cost as much. And they're perfect. And you can have a lot of space in them. I don't know if you can have 300. But if the companies really wanted to find a solution to this quote-unquote issue, they would have found creative ways to get around it. Maybe more compression, maybe better optimization, maybe a whole new technology, some innovation, just so they can protect our rights as customers, our ownerships. But obviously they don't care about that. If they cared about it just a little bit, because now all games are going digital in 2028, maybe they could have lowered the prices, because that was the excuse that they used. Oh, digital games are, they're at least a little cheaper because you don't have to print them, you don't have to put them physically in a box. There's no box, there's no disc, you just download them digitally, right? That was the excuse. So no, what happened? It's only been a couple of years. What changed suddenly that we have digital games, completely digital, no physical edition, $80, $100. A lot of people have been saying in my comments, like, you're over dramatizing this. You're talking about this too much. Like, does it matter? Now I'm gonna ask you. All right. Now let me ask you. Does it matter? Do you think it matters? Do you think it matters now? I think the answer is pretty clear to see. Following January 2028, new games will be available on PlayStation Store and all at retailers in digital formats only. This transition has no impact on games that already released or will be releasing prior to January 2028. So I think that's the most important thing here. Like these dudes are talking about innovation. They are making you pay to play games in multiplayer mode. You have to pay to play online on. Is this the Stone Age? I really want to curse. Oh my goodness, man. And last thing I want to do is just talk about this real quick. An update on PlayStation Store for PS3 and PS Vita. Quick question. Ubisoft, for example, if you're inactive in your account with Ubisoft Connect for about 2 years, I think they basically delete your account or something like that. So all the games that you bought, maybe you paid $10,000, bought all the games, well, kiss them goodbye. This is becoming more and more of a reality. With PlayStation now making everything digital, say you forgot your account number, your password. Well, in the past, if all your games are physical, like the ones behind me right here, right? All you need to do is open up a new account and then slot the disc in. Now, you might have to sell a kidney to buy all those games back. Because obviously, they used to be like, what, $50? They're now $60. Now they go 70, they're going to go 80, they're going to go 90, they're going to go 100. They're going to go ahead and take our kidneys themselves. But okay, wow. So this last thing is kind of, it hits me a little bit because I'm a PlayStation 3 kid at heart. I really spent a lot of time with that console. And the news are, after nearly 2 decades of supporting the PS3 console generation, we wanted to let you know we will be closing this PlayStation Store on PS3, as well as on PS Vita. PlayStation Store on PS3 will close in select markets starting this year, followed by global closures for PS3 and PS Vita next year. Holy moly, that means new content purchases will no longer be possible once PlayStation Store closes on these devices. Oh, to ease the transition. During the PlayStation 3 era, there weren't too many digital only games, I don't think, off the top of my head. But there were still a couple. All those games, if you did not buy them from the PlayStation Store, if you do not buy them now, they're gone forever. Unless, they get remade or something by complete sheer luck. I mean, this is crazy, man. And absolutely ridiculous. They're saying to our amazing players, we want to thank you for letting us screw you like this. And man, what I feel a sneeze coming. Hold on. Huh? Wait. What is this? Well, anyways, let me know what you think down in the comments. I mean, yeah.